Yo, I said, yo. Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Breezy. Hey, man, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good, staying safe, staying blessed out there. Thank God for y'all look this morning. A lot of people did not wake up this morning, but y'all praise Him every day. We're on the road to 100K subscribers. Let's get it. Hey, man. I love doing these comparison on these movies because you know your boy is a movie head. Yeah, I really enjoyed that when I did comparison for A Bug's Life, Ants, and I did Liar, and Miss Doubtfire. Y'all really love those videos, man. I appreciate y'all enjoying them videos. We got some good views on those videos, man. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, this one we about to talk about the comparison between George of the Jungle and Tarzan. I don't know how the movie animated. There is a movie version of Tarzan, not the one that came out 2017 or whatever. It was one back then though, but we're gonna do the animated version versus George of the Jungle, the movie version. So the thing about those two, it's a great comparison, The thing about George of the Jungle and Tarzan, they both was ape men, and they was both raised in the jungle. They was raised by apes. The difference is with them two, George of the Jungle on the movie at the beginning, it showed an animated version that, you know, the airplane crash. He was with, I guess he was with family and friends as a baby, and then the airplane crashed. Then they lost him, and they were like, George. Everybody was looking for him, but they couldn't find him. They probably thought he was dead. I don't know. They probably kept looking for him and couldn't find him. And then I'm saying, all of a sudden, George Jungle, I guess the apes must have found him, and he was raised by apes that show him what to do or whatever when he grew up. The only problem is with George, he gotta watch out for that tree. You know that George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. You know, so that's the only thing about George. That's his only clumsiness is to watch out for the tree. It's funny, but he just gotta watch out for the tree all the time. That's a little clumsiness right there. But yeah, man, I bet sure he was raised right, and you know, he saw a girl, and then he saw the girl he liked. What's her name? Ursula. She was some, I guess they was explorers, adventurers, and she was her fiance or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I guess they got separated or something. All the other adventurers or whatever, because the George of the Jungle took her. Because I guess the lion was about to eat her head, but he ended up saving her life. You know what I'm saying? That her fiance was looking for her because he felt like she got kidnapped by him, but he was trying to like save her because he didn't know if she was with anybody. I think he knew she was with some people or whatever, but I guess he didn't think none. I guess George didn't think none of it. He was just saving her life to make sure she was cool. Or whatever. I guess he was showing her stuff. But he never seen another human before. Then he asked his brother, was how do I make her my mate? You know, that basically like my partner or whatever. I guess his brother, Ape was showing him how to be romantic or whatever, showing him crazy stuff that's not gonna get her attention or whatever. But I guess later on, that girl Ursula started falling in love with him later down the line. Because, you know, being in the jungle or whatever, I guess you free or whatever. So I guess she started falling in love with George. She even took George, you know, he got shot by the boyfriend or whatever, but he was cool. George survived on that. So, yeah, she brought George to the city, met the mom and dad. Because the mom and dad was like, where's your fiance? Basically, like, who is this guy? Then the mom was trying to tell him that you ain't right for her. She's married somebody else. You ain't right. You just an ape man. Yeah, like, I don't like when mom's trying to do that. You out there trying to tell your daughter who she should be with or whatever, even though she was supposed to be married to. But that her fiance was trying to kill the dude that saved her life, man. Like, what? She started liking George. She started falling in love with him. Like, come on, bro. Then the mom out there trying to tell him that you need to go on back to the jungle and all that. And then ain't no way. And then Ursula was like George didn't even say goodbye. Then she figured it out like, Ain't no way George just got up and left out of nowhere, because he got up in the middle of the night. He left their house, the mom and dad's house, in the middle of the night. So she was like, why would he leave without saying goodbye? And then she figured out, like, hold on. She was like, hold on, Mom. You got to him. What did you say? She said, if he really loved and cared about you, he'll leave you alone and get back on with your life or whatever. Marry your husband, fiance, life. But shit, she's not marrying him. Like, what? Yeah, that's how you know she started falling in love. Yeah, she said she really loved him, so she went to him. And you know what I'm saying? And then this idiot came again. Her fiance was trying to take her away. George had to go save her life again. Yeah, so he saved her life. He said he had to swing from distance to save her. He said this is the biggest swing in jungle history. George loves her very much, but George got to do it. That boy flew to get his girl, bro. Yeah, and then fell in love. They got married, and you know, got married, had a little boy at the end. Okay. Then I think they had a George of the Jungle 2, I believe, the movie, but it was a different guy. I know Brendan Fraser was the first, he did the first George of the Jungle, but I think it was the movie, the second, I think they did the second one. It was a different guy. I was like, man, why y'all switching the characters, bro? But I don't know. Maybe they ain't getting more money for that. Normally, if somebody don't do a sequel or something, they probably ain't giving them enough money for or they just don't want to do another one, or they just need more money, but yeah, that was pretty much it. Then with, like I said, with Tarzan, his mom and dad, well, you know what I'm saying, he never knew who his mom and dad were because he was a baby, you know what I'm saying. Thing about this, that leopard killed Tarzan's mom and dad. Then the mom gorilla, Carla, had found him and took care of him. First, her boyfriend, husband, whatever, Kerjak wasn't like, he's not our kind. He's a human baby. They're trying to tell him to take him back. Like, but she said that it wasn't nobody else. The leopard killed his family. And then she said, I know he'll be a good son. Kerjak was like, no, I said he can stay, but that doesn't make him my son. I was like, Kerjak, come on, bro. I don't understand he's a human, whatever, but come on, he ain't got nobody else, so he was raised by gorillas. And when he grew up a bit, Kerjak wasn't found on him. He was playing with Tantor. I guess it took Kerjak time to accept him. He probably accepted him, but he just probably wasn't close to him like that. So then all of us been Kerjak, and thing about the Tarzan didn't know it was humans like him, like how George of the Jungle was. I'm sorry, I ain't break that down. I said explorers or adventurers on George of the Jungle, but he didn't realize it was humans like him. So as Tarzan didn't know it was humans like him, but Carla never told him. That's why Tarzan said, why you didn't tell me there was creatures that look like me? Because Kerjak wanted him to protect the family. Like, Tarzan was so confused, like, I'm a human and I'm an ape, man. Like, he was so confused, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know she should take up for the gorillas, even though he was raised by them. But he was a baby. He lost his mom and dad, and they was humans. Like, he didn't know what to do. Cause Curtis said, you protect this family, you stay away from those humans. But Tarzan wanted to hear all that because he wanted to say, why is you threatened by people that's different from you? He trying to figure out why is that. And that was crazy then. Yeah, because Tarzan, he grew up and then he saw Jane, her dad, and I guess bodyguard or whatever came. And then the thing about this, Tarzan, he saved her life because she was getting chased by the baboons. And you know, then Tarzan was trying to get his little flirt on or whatever. Got kicked in the face and everything. But that was funny. But yeah, then he started being around her a lot more. They thought he didn't understand English that well, which he did understand a little English, but which he did know English. I guess he was playing like he didn't know English. I was like, why are they teaching him how to say this and say that? I guess because they figured he was an ape man, and they figured that he didn't really talk, which he did. He was talking as a kid too. I guess they figured he didn't. He didn't know English that well. Which he did understand. I guess he was just like playing it off. I believe Tarzan, in my mind, my opinion, was just playing it off like he didn't know English. So he brought them to the gorillas because they wanted to see the gorillas or whatever. Jane and her dad wanted to just see them, but Clayton wanted to try to build stuff where they trying to build stuff where the gorillas trying to build land and all that. Yeah, the gunman Kurt just popped up and they saw that nigga with the shotgun and just tried to go off and charge at his ass. And Tarzan was trying to hold him back. Man, Kurt just said, "Man, get your ass away from me." And then put Kurt Jack on a chokehold, bro. But then Tarzan didn't know what to do because everybody was looking like, the gates were looking like, Tarzan, what the hell? Looking like, what? But then Tarzan said, "I asked you to protect our family, but you betrayed us all." Like, huh? And then all of a sudden his mama gorilla, gonna find Tarzan. And Tarzan told he's so confused, like what he don't know what he should do, help the humans or help the apes. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy, right? Yeah, then at the end, you know, then they bodyguard betrayed them, Jane and her dad and them, and they peoples or whatever betrayed them. Trying to lock up the gorillas up, man. Tarzan said, "Man, forget this shit, man." He was going out. Tarzan had to get his entourage to come help him out. Had to help his entourage to come help him or whatever. And then and then he said Kurt Jack was like, "You came back," and no, Tarzan said, "No, I came home, saved him." And what's sad about this is Kurt Jack got shot by the bodyguard. Man, Tarzan had to whoop his ass a bit. And he was trying to save his life because that nigga hung himself up on a vine, and then also then he was trying to help him, and Tarzan was like, "Clayton." Then he hung his own self. He hung himself. So pretty much, he was trying to get out. He was so much trying to cut the vines and strangling, choking himself. Yeah, it was sad that his dad, because Kurt Jack was accepting of him. He accepted him as his son or whatever. It was sad that he died though at the end of Tarzan. That was sad though. Y'all saw the Tarzan? Y'all saw that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was sad, right? Yeah, man. Man, that's the thing about it, you know. Yeah, I love these similar. I might do these here and there comparisons to these animated movies. Which one's animated? Which one is you know? Yeah, cause y'all really love those comparisons. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, that's the thing about George the Jungle and Tarzan. They were both raised by apes. It was different scenarios. They fell in love with the girl they liked and loved, ended up marrying, and yeah, then it was then thing about it, Ursula and George, her ex-husband, shot George in the head or whatever, but he survived or whatever. But and they bodyguard on Tarzan was trying to kill Tarzan or whatever. So it was similar comparisons, you know, just different little scenarios a bit, except for them, they falling in love, marrying the girl they liked and saving their life. You know what I'm saying? It was actually, I love George of the Jungle and I love Tarzan. But the animated version came out before the George of the Jungle, the movie. I know they got an old school, I know they got George of the Jungle animated version, but I ain't never watched George of the Jungle animated version like that. I watched an episode of the cartoon George of the Jungle here and there, but not like that though. I was always watching the movie version, and I always watched the animated version of Tarzan the most. So that was similar comparisons. But yeah, man, yeah. Let me know how y'all feel about the comparison. Which one is the best to y'all? The animated version of Tarzan or the movie version of George of the Jungle? Y'all let me know which one is the best. Which scenario was better? But anyway, y'all, I love you guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow my social media description right down below. It's your boy Jay Breeze. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.